Today I want to have a real talk about feeling like you're failing financially, even when you're actually doing pretty well. How many of you scroll through Instagram or TikTok and think, wow, look at that influencer in their fancy car and designer clothes. My bank account has nowhere near as many zeros. Am I a failure? I've totally been there too. But the truth is, social media only shows a tiny part of someone's financial reality. Comparing your daily life to the highlight reels of others will just leave you feeling bad about yourself. Instead, we need to look at the signs that actually indicate good financial health, even if it doesn't seem as flashy. I'm going to share 5 big ones with you today so you can get some perspective. Number 1, you have an emergency savings fund. This is money set aside to cover at least 3 to 6 months of basic living expenses in case you lose your job or face an unexpected crisis. If you have this cushion, you're already better off than over 60% of Americans. Give yourself a pat on the back! Financial tip number 2. Your housing costs are 30% or less of your income. If you can comfortably cover your rent or mortgage payment and still have plenty left over for other goals, you're doing great! Number 3, this is a big one. You have no high-interest debt like credit cards or payday loans. I know, student loans kinda don't count here. But not owing money that eats away at your paycheck month after month is a huge financial win. The 4th sign is you consistently save at least 10 to 15% of your income for retirement and other big future goals. Even if you can only afford to sock away a little bit at a time, building that habit now puts you way ahead of most people your age. And finally, number 5, you pay all your bills on time each month. You may not realize it, but having good credit saves you money on everything from loan interest rates to car insurance premiums down the road. So those are 5 subtle but powerful indications you're better off financially than you probably think. Here are a few questions for you guys. Which of those signs describe your current situation? And which one do you need to work on next? Leave a comment below and let me know! Of course, even if you checked all 5 boxes, you can still feel broke compared to the influencer set. So I want to touch on why their money doesn't tell the whole story and why you shouldn't compare your Chapter 1 to someone else's Chapter 20. First off, a lot of what you see from online celebrities is smoke and mirrors. When people make their living from social media, they have a vested interest in making their life look as perfect as possible, even if the reality is far different. Maybe they rented that sports car for a day just to take some pics. Perhaps they put luxury vacations and fancy dinners on credit cards they can't really afford. I've even heard of influencers buying counterfeit designer items just to keep up appearances. Crazy, right? The point is, don't assume their money situation based on what they showcase to the world. Chances are their bank account doesn't align with the curated image they promote. Next, remember that everyone's financial journey is different. Comparing your Chapter 1 or 2 to someone else's Chapter 10 or 20 is completely unrealistic. Think about it like this. Say you pick up the latest Harry Potter book for the first time. You flip to a random page and Harry is battling Voldemort, the most powerful evil wizard alive. Meanwhile, you just read about an 11-year-old Harry learning he's a wizard. Would you feel bad that you aren't as powerful of a wizard yet? Of course not. Harry had to work his way up to battling Voldemort over 7 books in 10 years. Your money journey works the same way. The influencers you see today have often been building their careers and income for 5, 10, even 15 years longer than you. Of course, they seem further ahead. But you're still on Chapter 1 or 2 of your story. If you want to accelerate your financial progress, here are 3 key things you can start now. Number 1, increase your income. Start that side hustle you've been thinking about. Ask for a raise at work, or find a higher paying job. Even an extra few $100s a month makes a big difference over time. Number 2, master budgeting. Know exactly where your money is going each month and look for places to save. And number 3, start investing. Even $20 or $50 a month invested now can grow into a nice chunk of change down the road thanks to the power of compound growth. You may also wish to watch our video on how to earn dividend income from a $10,000 investment if you haven't already done so in the link above and in the description down below. The point is, don't get down on yourself just because influencers seem to be balling out of control. Take pride in the financial progress you are making. Focus on improving your own situation and know that your time to shine will come too. So that's my take on feeling broke when you're probably doing better than you think. Do you think you're doing well financially now? Comment below. If you enjoyed this video, do like and share this video so that more people will learn about the signs that they are doing well financially. Check out this playlist of my top 10 videos for creating wealth, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.